the Wild West.
No, let's start first.
Yeah, the map's gonna just kind of happen.
Yep.
What do you mean you're not done? You have all your stunts and stuff. This is not the right time.
We're starting the game! Excitement! Woo!
Who's Alpha?
Woo!
Huh?
Who's who?
I'm Tom!
I don't know whose
And
character
I'm also
is
really
who.
excited!
Yeah, you have everything already, Clors. Yeah, we're doing a new campaign. The old campaign exploded. There'll be a reenactment of that.
Yep, we decided to make nukes. We all lost.
So,
I still have the recording. Don't worry about it.
do I have like a grenade limit? Because I was thinking of having a stunt where I basically make some grenades.
We'll just take the stuff.
I'd say that there's like an irrelevant number of grenades, as in you have basically unlimited, but you can't like you can't start like crossing cliffs with it or something.
Okay, I'm gonna think of a new third stunt then.
You could just give yourself a bonus to using grenades.
Pretty smart.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, everyone, introduce your characters. They are the
I'm
bounty
Tom,
hunting
really hard to
team
kill.
who we really should get a name to the team, but yeah,
Tom and the Rocks!
no.
Damn it.
We'll come up with a name when we actually
The
do
team
something.
the team name comes naturally.
Whoever screams that the loudest gets the team name.
So who wants to go first for introducing the character?
My name is Tom, and I'm really hard to die.
You're really hard to die. Okay, stop messing with the HP, everyone.
I haven't touched the HP. But yes, I am Tom. I am incredibly hard to kill.
Can you stop stealing my chicken, please?
I'm extremely clumsy.
You still have a full 18.
People are trying to steal my chicken.
Alduin is requesting to take people's chicken, and for some reason they're clicking let it go.
Alduin, stop.
Okay, I'll stop.
Alright, so yeah. That's Tom. Now who's next? Anyone?
Okay, Rediar, don't start stealing the chicken too. The chicken represents HP.
Well, obviously, Rediar will be our tank.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll let him take all the damage. Let him die.
I'm not
It's
gonna
also
die. I've got
apparently
guns
Bob is
that
now
blow up. Do you have guns that blow up?
I don't die. That's my thing.
Just test that
Mind you,
theory.
I'm talking about Bob the Deathclaw.
Chicken is for health.
He has none.
Oh, you're dead.
It-
You're dead.
No, it's because I can't die. It's because I can't lose health.
Okay, that actually made me laugh.
What are extras? Like,
That's
are they
just like other stuff.
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
random facts?
Yeah,
or,
I'm
like,
starting to
extra-
think we should just go with the stress system.
Yes.
Stop
Yep,
stealing
I'm all
my
for
fucking
stress.
chicken. Stop stealing the chicken.
Alright, everyone, what do you guys think? Alduin, should we use stress system?
Yeah, we should use stress. This is gonna end up being crazy no matter what way we do it if we use the chicken.
Good point.
I think the main problem with the chicken is people are willingly giving it away than complaining about it.
No, we should just use stress. It's much simpler. It's not that hard to understand.
I would have liked.
Yeah,
an
that's
HP
right. If you guys try to like start cheating with the stress, your character will die of a heart attack immediately.
Yep.
How does the stress work?
Basically,
Rocks fall next to your
What
character,
I
your
remember-
character has a heart attack.
basically what happens is the higher you roll in someone else, you do that amount of damage to them, right?
You know what? We'll explain it when he gets damaged.
Okay.
Also, Bob still has 1 HP.
So,
Kill
I
the
don't know.
chicken. Steal the
Was
one
that
piece
right?
of chicken. I want the chicken.
Was I right about the health or no? 'Cause I didn't fully remember.
Huh?
Was I right about stress? Where it's like the higher you roll on someone else, you do that much damage.
Yeah. And like you
Alright.
have boxes, basically. We'll explain it in detail. No, there is nothing that keeps you sane, Clors. Also, stop whining about it, because you guys couldn't be mature about the HP.
Yay! Good job, everybody.
Can I have a chicken, please? Can we all have
No.
one chicken?
No chicken for you.
Yeah, no.
We should all have one chicken to screw around with that we can steal and trade with each other. Like, if we want to do something cool and someone else needs to help that, we could offer them our chicken for it.
You gotta trade the chicken.
What about we just use chicken for fate points?
See, I would love to do that idea, but it's gonna interrupt the session constantly. We're not gonna get anything done.
Yeah, if we use chicken for fate points, that's just gonna like screw things up equally. I'll give everyone one chicken, but if you start derailing the session with it, I'm taking it away.
We're like kids.
All of this was caught on Craig, so now everyone
Yes.
knows that we were fighting over chicken.
Virtual
chicken's
chicken.
really
Not
good.
even real chicken. It's virtual chicken.
It's not even the whole chicken, it's just a leg. It may not even be chicken.
Cthulhu chicken.
Wait, okay.
But yeah, sorry. It could be a baby blossom prey. Like,
Somebody used that
Oh,
chicken.
did you just say a velociprey?
yeah, that's something from Monster Hunter.
Anyway.
I can't steal Alduin. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. That's all I want to do.
Okay, guys, don't start trying to bug me by stealing the chicken from me. That's gonna distract the session.
Alright, I apologize. Ready when you are.
No, my chicken!
How does he have two chickens?
And consequences are like if you get injured and, like, say
Yeah,
your
shit
arm is
like that.
broken. Okay, my
Well, it
character's
doesn't have to be physical damage.
A scion
I
has
still
mentally
haven't got a
damaged you. You
picture.
are now forever sad.
Alright, so who else is going to introduce the character? So far, it's only been me.
I'm going to introduce mine next. I am Antioch, a draconic sorcerer and one of the last of my kind. I am also a gourmet of sweets, specifically chocolate.
Wait, are you the last of your kind or one of the last of your kind?
One of the last.
So you're going to have babies. Good.
Right, so like can your kind like procreate with other species or does it only work with that species?
It's the dragon and its kitchen sink western.
No, I meant
answer is
in
yes.
your I meant for your race. Like
Oh, yes, they can. How do you think draconians happen?
drunk wizards?
Drunk wizards.
Usually drunk horny.
A drunk wizard and a drunk dragon.
I don't know if it's drunk horny wizards, but I know it's drunk
A
wizards.
drunk wizard dragon. Thank you very much.
Hey, the half dragon template has to come from somewhere, okay?
I wonder how many people are
True.
still watching at this point.
How many people have left?
Well, let's
Just
continue
out of
with
disgust.
Alduin's introduction. Continue, Alduin.
Right. So next up, who wants to go next with their introduction?
I guess me.
I thought Alduin was finished.
I didn't finish. I was about to say the last part. The last part is I am addicted to chocolate.
Okay,
For shame.
don't let him store the chocolate.
He's
I
gonna
must have
store it
all
in
the
his
chocolate.
stomach.
Apparently, my
um,
brother's mic is broken.
Tell him
Cool.
he's a nerd.
Alright, yeah, sure. Clors, go next.
I will read what he's saying.
Can't he just use your mic? Aren't you in the same room?
Good point. Come on over here. Gable, come on over here. Actually, can you guys hear him?
Sort of.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, they can hear you. You're introducing your character. Okay. actually.
Alex hasn't told us all. That's about it. I don't know.
He's an amnesiac sniper with agoraphobia and a weird transforming gun. And could you guys please stop messing with the text-to-speech?
Sure, that person doesn't.
Oh my god!
That's a text to speech.
Oh,
I thought I had that turned on.
I will give someone the stop standing roll. I swear I will.
Yeah. I can delete all your posts and mute you guys if you want.
Okay, so
It'd be
I'll
like
go
you were
next, I
never
guess.
here.
my character's name is Alpha. He's a mechanical cowboy thing, basically. So basically, there's this one faction creating machines for war. And Alpha was one of those machines. Unlike his brethren, I guess you could call them, he has emotions. Basically, one of the scientists working on the project thought it would be funny to give him emotions. And
it's so funny to give someone the ability to comprehend the horror that they're dealing to their fellow robot and man.
Ha ha ha!
Ah.
He basically
he has to deal with the true realities of the situation and being unable to stop himself from murdering countless people as he's a perfectly designed killing machine.
I'm gonna be honest
mad
that
scientists
ideas
have a weird sense of humor, okay?
from this one episode of Samurai Jack.
Maybe they find
Anyway.
humor in the fact that he kills
Okay,
everyone.
like are you talking about the one with the magic sword that handles with whistling?
No, the one with the robot guy whose dog was kidnapped by a coup, and he was basically told he would get his dog back if he killed Jack.
Okay, let's move to the next person so it doesn't take us.
Anyway, so
oh my god.
Wait,
after,
is he the one who constantly says babe, or is that a different one?
different one, I think.
Oh.
Anyway, so
It's a shame. That would have been a much more interesting character.
It would have.
So he stole some equipment from the faction, did some damage, really massive money for it. He killed a few people, broke some stuff, then left the place.
Wait, how did he manage that? How did he outwit himself with emotion?
He didn't outwit himself. He outwitted.
But he's going up against 1,000 other hymns that don't have emotions.
Aldar?
There was only 23 others, and half of them were destroyed during this one raid.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the law of conservation of ninjutsu?
But he's not a ninja.
And he...
Yeah, but when one...
Conservation of ninjutsu applies to all mobs. What about troopers, for example? They're definitely not ninjas.
Alpha
and then there's also the fact that but they're all him.
But
yes,
here's the thing: those other machines.
Fate, just get to the point of your character, so you aren't here forever.
Basically, smarter than other machines. He was able to outwit them or something. Anyway, moving on. He basically did some damage, killed a few people, took some equipment, and left the place. And he's basically a mercenary.
Okay, we don't. Yeah.
All right,
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, he has grenades and a gun sword thing.
It's more like
he is the least interesting man in the world.
All right. Who's next?
Yeah, someone else.
Okay, I'll go next.
Yep.
My character is Rand. He started out as a dinosaur riding bandit, at which point he accidentally ended up... Well, the entire bandits group... the whole point was they were led by someone who had the dinosaur spirit of the Triceratops, and that guy went into the time portal, came back with a bunch of dinosaurs, and founded the dinosaur riding bandits. Then my character, he ended up being chosen by the spirit of the Tyrannosaurus, and he was like, hey, the Tyrannosaurus is cooler than the Triceratops. I can totally take this guy and become bandit leader. And my character, Rand, failed horribly, So he got kicked out, and now it's just him and his dinosaur roaming around the world trying to figure out what to do with his life.
Never
And also
underestimate
trying-
Triceratops.
And also trying to get powerful enough that he can go back and maybe try again and win this time.
Alright. Yeah, all these characters are so much more interesting than Fates. Anyway. Right, I think that's everyone. Wait, no, Rediar.
Wait, Smug leave.
I summarized my character story. It has more depth.
Basically, it's
What
a
do you mean
wyvern
your
with
character
guns
has
that
more
blow up.
depth?
I think that's the word.
What?
Just because you make your story more complex doesn't mean it's a more interesting character.
Robot trying to deal with the fact that they have emotions is a pretty interesting character hook.
But it's been
Well,
done
yeah.
times.
I guess it's just Fate's thing that he's able to make anything sound boring.
That is kind of true.
Oh, that's savage. though.
What?
It's a magic.
Can someone say what I type?
Because Craig can't
Greg
see the
can't
text.
see the text.
Yeah.
Did the
Cuss
have a word?
Craig. Not Cuz Craig. It's Cuss Craig.
Cuss Craig.
Fuck you,
Damn,
Craig.
Craig. Fucking Craig. It's always
Dot.
Dot.
Space.
For all the
Space.
viewers at home,
Dot.
so you're not missing out. Definitely.
Yeah.
Just
All two of
How
them.
scandalous. How scandalous, guys. I'm
Those
really-
kind of look like boobs if you look at them wrong.
You look at
In
it
what
wrong.
universe?
How you looking at it,
Eh,
No, you're looking at it right.
bro? Thank you. Now I'm looking at it wrong. Thanks, Aldar.
Anyway.
Commercial.
But yeah, like
Right,
Fate, you
not
do seem to
wrong.
have the supernatural ability to make anything sound less interesting.
It
maybe
would be
maybe
more
it's
interesting
just
if
your
you-
voice.
It would be more interesting if you heard his full story.
I don't think so.
We've
I
heard
don't believe that. I'm not
We've heard enough.
that it was not cool, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Summaries aren't always good. Like, most of the time, they're pretty
Boring.
boring.
They kind of are when we're summarizing the party, though. Summaries are good when we're summarizing, though.
Who would have thought summaries are good for summarizing?
Hey, the
No.
past has shown that my stories can be really interesting.
Does this work? Question mark.
Does what work?
The answer is yes. Anyway, so moving on. We're
It
all
does not work, period.
to
Wait, Smugleaf didn't introduce his.
oh, well, no, he did. He said wyvern exploding guns.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it
TTS.
much.
Alright, I didn't hear you, my bad.
Anyway, so are we saying that everyone in the party just knows each other, or should we roleplay some kind of meeting?
Maybe, like, there's a, like, really rich guy who needs a
I'm
bunch of
asking if we
mercenaries.
should roleplay a meeting or not.
A meeting would
That's step
possibly,
one.
Meeting.
It would
I'm
probably
down
make a
for a
little
meeting.
bit of
Yes, we should
sense.
do the meeting.
Yeah, like a meeting followed by a mission.
/TTPS, yes, we should RP a meeting.
Yeah, I hadn't really considered this far. Should there be like a bounty hunting agency, or should it just be you look for the posters with the criminals on them?
Let's go to the
Posters.
adventure.
Bounty
That's
Last
how
time led to a lot of weird things.
Okay, one at a time.
If I
I'm
vote,
personally, I just vote for the poster idea because one, it's a classic, and two, if you make us work for an organization, I can guarantee that somebody will burn it down. And honestly, I don't really want to deal with that right now.
I'm thinking, like, just
it's like
a
a poster.
group or organization, whatever the word
We
is,
gotta be like
that keep track of all the wanted people and put up posters along with bounties of those people and all.
Well, I mean, like, should there be an active organization like that's putting these out, or should it just be the general
Active
public or whatever?
organization.
So
the general populace should know who we need to kill. Or
I'm
hunt or
thinking
whatever.
like an organization puts up these posters.
Okay, so but like you guys shouldn't be working for anyone.
Correct.
We're not going to be
At least that's
working
what
for
I say.
anyone. Nah, we are his own people.
Well, I imagine there are still like people who will like pay mercenaries to do certain things, like say
There
rich
is
guy paying
probably,
mercenaries to attack a secret base.
Yes, so it's kind of like anyone can go decide on a mission, but they have to go to like the secret poster society to get permission. It's so like you come up with a bounty,
Why is it
you go to
secret?
them and tell them, and then they make the posters.
Why is it secret?
All the best societies are secret.
Why it's secret is a secret.
I was thinking like maybe they have public buildings that people can go to like turn in the bounties that they've collected. And then like the main days is secret, I guess, if we want to do that.
Right, so did you guys like want to all meet in town, or would you all be like after the same perk, like you meet while you're pursuing him?
Maybe like we are after the same perk, I guess.
So like you all meet at his hideout?
Yeah, like we meet either on the way there or at the place or both.
Alright, so
I wonder if Craig is like recording the text to speech.
I miss you.
If so, then that makes things somewhat easier for Clors.
we may never know. Anyway, can you guys stop messing around with like the chicken for now? Let's see. So all of you like individually, you all show up at the hideout base of the notorious bandit Wildfire and his group of cronies.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, I'm trying to kill this loser.
I'm hunting for some bounties.
Well, coincidence. So am I.
Yeah, but I think
Well,
I'm going to be
well,
doing it cool.
Trying
I
to
was here
find
first.
some chocolate around here, and unfortunately, that requires money. So I
My
get my
skills are flashier than anything you could muster, I bet.
Do you really want to bet? I'm going to hold.
Sure.
Are you seriously bragging about your flashiness? Not about your skill, not about your power, about how flashy you are.
Alright, you and me, right here, right now. My guy
You know what's
is...
even flashier? Dinosaurs. And
My
by
guy is
dinosaurs, I mean
gonna-
that dinosaur.
My guy's gonna take his sniper rifle and I guess
raining from the skies.
shoot a bullet which will like go through some bottles, bounce off some things, and hit like one of the bandits in the head.
Wait, you can see the bandits from here? I thought you were just outside the hideout.
They
I
don't have
presume
the
there's
gate,
like
weren't
maybe I presume
There'll
there's
be some
maybe
at the
like
gate.
some standing guard or something out at the entrance.
Enemy at the gate.
But yeah, I would like to shoot a single bullet which will break a couple of things, bounce off multiple things, and hit the guy in the head.
Who? Why are we trying to kill someone already?
Can you seriously stop trying to steal my chicken for a little bit, please?
Did I miss something?
So do I go ahead and roll flashy or...
Give me a second. I'm still like working this out. Right. So should I tell you guys about Wildfire for now?
Sure. Tell us the
Who's that?
information we know.
Oh, come on, Rediar, already?
What?
This is the bandit you're hunting.
Oh yeah.
Literally, the
I don't know, I just heard bandit. I wasn't really...
Oh, we're at the bandits. I didn't know that.
I
Okay,
just,
so-
Oh
I just
my.
wanted to kill everyone.
So what information do we have on Wildfire?
Let's see. So you guys have heard that he's a pyromancer who's been like training a bunch of bandits to use pyromancy as well.
Okay, so may I go ahead and do the flashy thing?
Yeah, sure.
There's 3 of him.
No, those are just the goons.
Oh,
The goons who have fire, but still goons.
Hey Eldar, can I roll to forcefully blast them with a wave of ice?
Fate still needs to resolve his roll.
Okay.
Yep, and after that we should probably set up a turn order.
I did
We
resolve
have
it.
one,
Yeah, I
don't
was
we?
working on that.
Also, for some reason, it's taking the couple seconds to load between when I switch tabs. So if I don't respond right away, that's the reason why. Like, I'm lagging a little.
that's a lot of bandits.
There's 12 of them. Did you really expect there to be a small number of bandits? Besides, they're minor characters. They die in one hit.
Okay.
Wait, are we using the rule where like you can take out more than one of them with one attack, or no?
Let's see. I'll say that you can, but for every additional target, you get -1. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that sounds fair to me.
Yeah, normally it's that like you roll against them, and like for each damage you do, you take out one of them, but that's only for like really weak mooks.
Oh, that's kind of what I was like going for. So yeah, that'll work. But I might have to double a few more times.
Okay, I think we can take it.
Oh, God. What? We've still got chicken. Oh no, there's... How many?
This is like the cat explosion all over again.
Except
The
it's an
cat
actual
explosion was
enemy.
far worse. I'm going to stop now. Let me just sort them all out. Basically, each one has 1 HP.
Okay, easy. Easy stuff. Easy
So,
time.
what happened to the one I shot along with the crazy thing?
I'm working on it.
He died, obviously.
Well, I mean, he did, but... Give me a minute.
You gotta have the patience.
Didn't get rolled, truly.
How's everyone doing today?
Oh, I see a unique enemy. I think that's the leader. Flintstone, whatever his name is.
Flintstone!
I don't know, I was thinking of the Borderlands boss.
Flintstone, I like it.
It's Captain Flint.
Dude, alright, Captain Flint was a really big guy. Just putting it out there. He was a really big guy with a
Okay,
mask on.
wow.
That's
Oh, this...
a female right there.
Not this one.
I just saw the
thinking about
fire
the low.
enemies and I thought, do you know what?
He has these things and this thing. Those are female
Right, so if I
targets.
did my math, I doubled them twice after, or 3 times after being 6, so it should be around 48 enemies.
Woo. That looks
So
kind
let's
of sorrow.
Claptraps roll.
Right, so, yeah, let me just roll for them. They basically like roll as one unit. They're basically one blob of HP.
It's a hive mind.
No, it's just a bunch of assholes who wear red shirts. And literally, too.
No, they're gonna die.
I mean, look at them. They actually have red shirts. It was fated.
Why do you hate them so much? You've already signed them to death.
Ah, I see.
Who's
Yeah,
fighting?
Well, I mean, like, pyromancers generally wear red.
Another red shirt.
Unless they're on the blue team.
They have actually no chance.
Well, it would be bad if they did have a chance, if it's our first actual encounter.
I mean, they should have a chance if they want to.
Right, so, like, are you going to try to go for a multi-ricochet, or are you just going after one?
Me?
I think he's just doing it to show off, so...
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just... What about, like, a pierce shot, like... Pierce...
Alright. Wait, you're going to fire a piercing shot that ricochets?
No, it just hits one.
How do you pierce the shot and ricochet it?
Very, very
It just hits one guy.
Alright.
Joke answer.
So yeah, I'm basically proving to... Who was it? Rediar? That I'm flashier.
So, since you're showing off,
Can you stop... Who's drawing boxes? Is there any point having the map? It's just going to be this.
If you draw, at least.
okay, don't draw over the enemies, please.
Like if
Where's
you're
my
drawing, just
turkey?
draw like outside. Like don't draw on anything important. Because that point just gets annoying.
Also, whoever drew Bob the Deathclaw actually didn't do a half-bad job on the map.
Right, so anyway. Yeah, I'll roll flashy. Because they're pyromancers, so they're going to be flashy too.
Are they flashy? Powers? I hope they are. I mean, they are fire.
Alright, so 3. So you succeeded with style. Did you want to, like, or I guess since you're only targeting one, you get a boost.
I get a what? Hello?
What does a boost do again? I forgot.
It's like an aspect.
Well, aside from getting featured in bad Sonic games, it gives you a temporary aspect that you can use for free. So, like, basically it's just you can use it for a +2 or a reroll once.
Okay. We use the rerolls?
I see, so... Okay.
What's your boost going to be, though?
Confidence.
I'm gonna
Show
slaughter
off.
majority these guys when it's my turn again. Clors stop
What's with the
making
boxes?
boxes around them.
Okay, guys, seriously, stop.
Who's drawing boxes again?
It's Clors.
It looks like a Wi-Fi
Is there a way
symbol.
to take away people's like drawing permissions? Because this is getting somewhat annoying.
Like it's fine to have fun, but it's at least something done.
You guys mind if I go next?
Yeah, sure. Go.
Well, I'm going to forcefully attack them with a wall of ice going towards them. Like, think May pillars, except with giant spikes on the end, and coming out of the ground at them.
Alright, go ahead and roll. So you're like sending a giant wall of ice after them.
Yep.
A giant wall of ice.
In retrospect,
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, you just flooded the arena and they all drowned.
Wait,
It's
yeah, I did actually. Because water beats
One of them
fire,
blows
right?
up, breaking the ice.
So if we just put a bunch of like ice at them and they melt it, then we
Right.
hop on Lucas's
Yeah. So like it
dinosaur.
creates a sort of muddiness on the ground, and you get like an advantage from that. So you get a boost, but no damage is done and no one dies. Right. Next up.
I reckon I'll go. Never mind. I want to go next. I forgot what I do.
Oh. Then who wants to go next?
I'd offer, but I already just went.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'd like to.
All right then.
Okay. So are there any like
It's a
there
little
any,
late,
like-
Clors. What is it?
are there any like guard towers or anything in this bandit base?
No, it appears to be just like a really big, rickety old house, which you're kind of impressed has stayed standing,
Okay.
considering the practices.
It's an illusion.
Then I'd like
Why the
to,
hell would they make an illusory house?
Maybe
You
it's
never
being
know.
held up by the leader, and when we kill the leader, the magic will stop and it'll crumble down.
You know, I'm surprised
That's
the pyromancer
not how
hasn't
illusions
burned the
work.
house down yet.
I didn't
That's
say
why I was
I said
saying.
illusion at first as a joke, but I'm saying like, is the leader holding up that building with magic?
The worst.
No, why would they?
They would just build a normal house
Yeah.
and not be idiots.
Maybe they're lazy.
That's
If they're so lazy, they wouldn't spend the time to create a magical spell that they have to constantly put effort into.
Anyway, so whose turn is it?
was mine before
going
Lucas's.
I was interrupted. So I'd like to have my Tyrannosaurus just like bite into and like rip off a wall of the house that I can go use as a weapon later.
Wait, so is the Tyrannosaurus going to use it as a weapon, or are you?
Well, I'm thinking at first it could be used to just like block attacks, but also maybe like the dinosaur.
But like, is the dinosaur going to be holding it in his mouth the whole time, or are you picking it up?
Yes. I don't think I can carry the wall of an entire house unless I'm using a lot of my Tyrannosaurus powers, which I don't think that's a power I have yet. So the dinosaur.
So you're creating advantage by breaking shit?
Yes.
Alright then, roll, and don't forget your +2.
That's our share of Lucas.
So many enemies
Right,
are
so
gonna
that's a
die when it's my
5.
turn again.
Yeah, so that's a 5. Alright, you succeeded by 1, so you get a free invoke, and you have the aspect now has a house piece.
As a house.
Okay, and can I see what's inside the house now that one of the walls is no longer attached to the rest of them?
There is a large number of extremely bemused pupils. Or actually, no, the house would be empty because they're all outside trying to fight you. Except that you see there's just one old guy sipping tea.
No, like
Illusion.
Go get
Okay,
it.
again with the bots. Location.
like no spell components, weird magic fire summoning circles, candles, mystic totems, anything, just a normal house.
Normal house. Well, it looks more like a dojo, basically. But nothing
Interesting.
satanic or anything. It's
So
a bandit training, not like Not all people who use fire are fucking Satan cultists.
I never said that. Just I'd expect like to train people to have wizards. You need like some wizardy stuff, like I don't know, crystal balls, whatever it is that people use magic here. Well, my turn's done though.
I mean, there are people who can use magic without stuff, aren't there?
Yeah, but I don't know. But I don't want to get into a magic metaphysics argument right now.
Yeah, okay. Right, so, yeah, you get the aspect. Did you put the aspect down?
Yeah.
Right down. Next up, who wants to go?
I guess me, unless someone else wants to go.
Well, you already went.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go.
Alright.
I'm gonna do the most bravest thing I've ever done. I'm gonna go stand in front of them and just try to ignore them.
What?
I'm gonna forcefully ignore them and defend.
What?
Defend is a reaction you do.
Never mind, I'm gonna punch one then. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Right, so are you actively trying to only punch one, or are you trying to punch multiple?
Well, I'm trying to punch I'm trying to just punch one right now.
Hmm.
Yes.
Well.
Interesting. Can I use a fate point to get a +2?
What aspect are you using?
World's steadiest and clumsiest man. I probably missed the punch and tumbled onto him and crushing him. So I just missed the punch and fall on him. And because I'm so heavy, he dies.
Okay. Okay. Fine. You run one of them. So they blast you back, and then fucking you bounce off of a nearby cliff and crash into one of them.
Wee! I'm doing so well. Yay! Then
You defeated one.
I did it, guys. I really did it.
It's 40,
We did it.
46, actually. No, just 46. Right, anyway. So, now what? Or who? Clors, did you want to go next? Alright.
I'm lagging. I'll be back in a minute.
Always blame it on the lag, don't you? Okay, Clors, what do you do?
Lagging. Could you traitor?
Got it. There.
It took you that long to type that? Okay. You're going to shoot at one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Which kind of gun are you using? Because you said it was a multi-gun. Are you using the shotgun part or the sniper part, or is there some other part I don't know about? Is there like a double backflip whisk? The mustache attachment?
Oh my god.
The flatulence laser?
I said the shotgun.
I know.
The shotgun. God.
I know, yeah, the shotgun. go, or like, can you give me a bit more description?
Okay. I would like to just straight up run up I got. I would just like to straight up run up at him and then just swap to shoot him. Just straight, just that there.
So you're like just running directly at them, drawing all their attention, then just blasting them.
Yeah, and see how many I could. I mean, it's a shotgun, right range.
Right. So I'd say that's since you're not really showing off, I'd say that's forceful.
What?
Or would you guys say it's forceful or flashy?
So
Well,
he's just
he's
running into the
running by
crowd
their
and shooting a
attention, but-
shotgun. I say forceful.
I should have shot. I should have. What I saying.
Right.
I wasn't
Does everyone
thinking.
agree it should be forceful then?
I wasn't thinking.
Hashtag forceful.
Right, I think I've fixed the lag issue.
So is that what we're
Oh.
going with?
I change it.
Alright.
I say forceful.
Okay, I'll take that.
Well, he says now he needs to think more, so we'll just skip his turn.
No, I didn't say skip my. I was saying.
Alright.
I was saying, can I
Rediar?
change my mind on thing?
Roger.
Well, I'm gonna rush at the nearest fire thingy-mabob, right?
Just at the nearest fire.
At the nearest fire mage, whatever you want to call them. And then I'm gonna blast him with the shotguns. Flashily, of course.
Can you actually describe it doing flashily instead of just saying that you're doing it flashily?
I'm gonna I'm gonna do some sweet flips over him and just shoot him in the back or something. I don't know. Because flips are always
So you're
fun.
gonna do like air backflips and shit?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
So,
Alright, so roll flashy. Alright. Alright, you succeeded by one. This may take a while. So you fly up, you do all those flips and stuff. You fire one shot off of one of them, and then like the shot just hits one person that they tank all the blasts, and then the rest of them just fire a fireball at you. And you just fall to the ground.
Ow. Ow, fireballs, they hurt.
Technically, it's not doing any damage, but I just imagine just like da 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 da.
I'm back.
That's pretty much how it goes.
And of course, it's going to be ended by a record scratch. Yeah.
What happened?
Anyway, so Clors, you said you're going with the shotgun run, the shot run.
Actually, what I'd like to do is right. I will instead of using the shotgun, I would actually like to. I don't know. I can't think straight. Fine, I'll just go with the shotgun. Forget it.
All right, roll forceful. Ooh!
Hopefully, they
Where's your
do
forceful
really
stat?
badly.
Kill me. Not literally.
That's a really cool forceful stat.
Yeah, no, that's the mage's job.
I mean, you could just not die if you were Tom. Hopefully, Tom's not actually.
Right, so you like start dramatically running towards them, and one of you just decks you in the face. Just like a really quick offhand whap.
Like it's all slow motion,
Dun, dun,
epic
dun.
music playing, then everything goes back
It's
to
just like-
normal speed, and the music
just a
stops
quiet
as the
slap.
music gets-
Like
Yeah.
the Space Jam thing, like when they're in slow motion and that music starts playing, we just get stopped instead.
Yeah. Anyway, so back to the start. Who wants to go?
I'll go
I'll
again.
I'll go.
Well,
All right,
Well-
3 people said I'll go. Someone pick one.
I choose.
Let's roll a d6 to see who goes out of the three
Do
of
we
us.
not have a turn order?
I'm gonna.
We do, but I didn't realize. Yeah, we should probably just stick with the turn order. Okay.
Whose turn is it then?
I'm the only one with the name on the turn order.
I'm
That's
the,
Yeah, let's just keep going with the turn order. So, Fate.
Okay, so I would like to just walk up to them. While Trini's lagging a little bit. Walk up to them, pour out my pistol, and say it's high noon. I'd like to use my stunt. Where is it? High noon, which gives +4 to flashy when I'm using a
Pardon?
pistol. Huh?
That's you can't get a +4 stunt.
+3.
Stunts give you +2.
Okay, so +2 to flashy with pistol. And I would also like to use my fate point.
Flashy attack.
So that's a +4 total to go along with my flashy. And I'm basically
what
unloading
are you invoking?
the entire clip in my pistol at as many dudes as I can, using piercing rounds.
So would you use your special senses to like gain advantages or take out troubles more often? Because like it needs to be a specific example. Like overcome or create an advantage
What do you mean?
for your multi-vision thing. Because you can't like just establishing that you have that stuff isn't really worth a stunt. Because like if
Yeah, I
you
guess
can
I
just
would-
have that stuff.
Yeah, I guess I would go in extras. Then I guess I'll think about my third stunt later.
You can just take an extra fate point.
Okay, I'll take an extra fate point, and I'm using my first fate point and high noon. Basically, I'm like pulling out my pistol, saying it's high noon, and unloading every single bullet with piercing rounds into as many dudes as I can.
All right. So that's a total of +4. Is there anything else you want to invoke?
Like, what do you mean by invoke?
Have you invoked your
Oh,
fate points?
my.
I already used.
Basics.
Well, hey, with that fate point, when you spend a fate point to get +2 to a roll, it has to be connected to an aspect that would help with the situation.
Yeah. And
you can
aside
do it
from
more
that,
than
you
once.
can do more than one at a time if you have multiple aspects that apply.
Yep.
Okay, well, I just want to use one fate point, and I want to use it for my high noon. Is that okay?
But what aspect are you invoking?
I guess lightly armored. Like my guy can aim and switch targets
How-
very quickly.
How does being lightly armored increase your proficiency with guns?
Well, I guess
It
because
doesn't, but
he's like way down, so he can like switch targets very swiftly.
But he's using piercing rounds, right?
Yeah,
So
but
he
it is
wouldn't
like
need to
a
do that.
giant.
You wouldn't
horde
need
of
to switch
enemies.
targets.
Can you
It's like a
shoot at
giant
them?
horde of. It's like a giant horde of.
Wait a minute, you have grenades!
I know. I just want to use my high noon.
So, trying to make McCree.
What's going on? I'm confused.
My guy's doing
Fate's forgetting the fact that he has explosives.
I didn't forget. I know I have grenades. I just want the.
Fate's
high noon
underusing the
size.
fact that he has explosives.
Well, that being said, I didn't use my explosive. Well, I've only fired one
Well,
shot,
you
so it'd be a
haven't
bit of a
reloaded yet.
waste. Okay. I'm gonna
All right,
reload this turn.
I'll just fancy like take out a
No,
grenade.
it's fine, it's fine. We're just messing with you. I just, like... But what aspect are you invoking? You
Guess
said
I'm
lightly
invoke-
armored? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess
sure.
Yeah,
I guess. Okay, so roll your flashy.
I already did. I got 3, and then there's the
Okay, so
+4.
that's a 7. Let's see what they do. Alright,
7
that's
against
5.
the 2. So how many do I take out unloading 8 piercing rounds?
Wait, 8 rounds? You only took out 5 people.
Not all of them hit.
And what kind of
Okay,
gun
yeah,
has
not all of them.
specifically 8 shots?
8 chambered revolver.
Pistol?
That's a type
Aren't
of pistol.
pistols typically 6 shots?
There are 8 shots.
Typically.
Well,
There are
maybe it's
8-shot
a fancy
pistols,
one that has 8.
There's actually like a 12 chambered revolver.
That's IRL.
Like a revolver that can have 12 bullets in it.
Alright, anyway.
So yeah, I took out 5 guys, I guess.
Yeah. Not just that, but the burger. But not the burger joint. I don't know where I was going with that joke. Anyway. Next up.
Go next.
You go, Alduin. Dragon.
Okay. I am going to use my stunt and my aspects true draconic sorcerer. So I'm going to charge up my tailblade with magical lightning, and I'm going to go ham on them.
Charge up your tailblade with magical lightning as opposed to charging up your tailblade with regular lightning?
There's the difference between arcane lightning and normal lightning. The difference is one's magic.
One's heat.
Thanks for the explanation. Yeah, sure, go ahead and roll. What are you... So you're charging up your blade,
And I'm using my stunt.
Yeah, so that would be flashy.
Yep, I just rolled. I just need to use the fate point for the aspect.
I think it's
not
on
for
push
the
talk.
tailblade, right?
Yeah, you only need it for the aspect.
Ethan. Ethan.
Right, so you charge up your blade like a shit ton, and the mages try to like siphon power from it, but it doesn't seem to work, and they all get blown back. Then you cleave some of them in half. Specifically, let's see, 7 of them are taken out. Or if you'd rather, you can only take out 6 and give yourself a boost.
I'll only take out 6. Aldar, please help. My fate points are having problems. Thank you.
You know, I forgot to give them a turn, but now this is becoming interesting. So I'll just ride this one out.
I'm ready. I don't even know what's going on.
Well, you can ask them.
Hey, what's going on?
Wait, are you asking in or out of character?
I'm in character.
Bandits.
Lots
So
and
same
lots and
thing?
lots of bandits.
So out of character, same thing.
Out of character, pyromancing bandits.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
Out of character,
Yeah.
there's a guy inside the building drinking tea who is old.
I know about that. I didn't know if anything different happened in the 12 seconds that was in.
So anyway,
Using someone's turn or what?
It's the dinosaur rider's turn.
yeah, so did anyone want to roll clever to see if they can figure out anything else about, like, if they can remember anything else that they were told about wildfire?
Sure,
I'm
I'll
gonna
roll
roll
clever.
clever.
I got a 1.
Boom.
-1. Oh, a 1 again. Oh,
He's
a 2.
obviously the most knowledgeable about wildfire.
You literally know less than nothing about them.
Can I
I'm just
invoke my
making up
fate
some
point
bullshit.
with robot cowboy to add 2 more to that clever roll?
Alright, sure.
Because I'd rather know something rather than next to nothing.
Because
Well, I mean, I
robots are
had
known
intended
their
for it to be a
magic
difficulty
knowledge.
too, but I'll give you extra information for that. Let's see. So, let's see. So you know that the bandits are notorious for attacking mage caravans and other such supernatural travelers, but they don't seem to bother anyone else. Even so, it is illegal, and
So an anti-magic group who uses magic.
Oh my god, it's the anti-mage guys again.
They're
God.
they are hypocrites.
Fucking
Hypocrite!
bound again,
Oh my
guys.
god!
How could they?
Yeah, so then the bounty
additionally, let's see. Additionally, there appears to have been. You notice that there have been no actual pyromancers within the town itself.
Hey guys, let's make sure it's them first before we do anything else.
Can my guy, like in character, say... never mind. I lost my train of thought.
In character, he says, never mind.
It's just like you see the robot perk up in the back.
Finger up.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That you did.
Gable, you can't control my character.
I know, I was asking.
So, whose turn is it now?
Is my
Wait,
turn?
yeah, my character... Can my character ask them... why you guys wanted if you haven't been bothering the town?
Well, we've been stealing from mage caravans. It's illegal or whatever.
Why is that illegal?
Did they get a permit?
Wait,
What?
did you just ask why stealing's illegal?
I was what? No, I was thinking about. Never mind.
We're very proud of you.
I mean,
I'm gonna
we
be
honestly
honest.
don't understand what we're doing wrong, but you bounty hunter types always seem to go after us.
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest, guys. I feel like we should try diplomacy first before running in guns blazing.
But you hit them
Hey.
first.
Plus,
Yeah,
I
you
was
were the
trying
first
to-
one to shoot.
I was trying to show that guy I'm flashier than he is.
By
Murdering someone?
It was a misfire.
That wasn't a misfire.
You rolled a 6.
It was a purposeful shot. There's no
You
way
gained a
around it.
confidence boost from it.
Metagaming.
Yeah, you're just a dick. Oh, that was a dick.
How about this?
Why are you?
And my guy grabs on his grenades. How about you guys leave this area and we take 1 or 2 of the corpses along with us and say that tell them we slaughtered all of you.
But aren't we going to just be chased again unless we build up a reputation as having defeated a ton of bounty hunters? Honestly, it's quite the bother, but...
the bounty said that we had to go bring in Wildfire, dead or alive. Unless we do that, I'm not sure if we get paid.
Okay, I'm gonna chime in and say, okay, we already killed about a dozen of your people. You haven't even touched us. What makes you think this is gonna go well for you?
I also have a grenade.
Well, I mean... Well, first of all, we haven't attacked you yet. We came out to see what all the fuss was, and you shot us.
Okay, personally, I blame
that's my bad.
Alpha over there.
I'm just standing here. Just standing here.
Yeah, and you crushed us with an ice wall. Or at least tried to, but we stopped it.
And you who's claiming to just stand there, you ran towards them and got hit.
Take responsibility. The ice wall was meant to incapacitate you. The tail blade was not. I apologize for that.
The ice wall. The giant ice wall.
Why do you
the
think
giant ice wall that required half of us to melt was intended as an incapacitate.
I'm not going to make
kind of people do you incapacitate?
I'm not going to make excuses. I got a bit bloodthirsty.
And I was using against pyromancers on purpose.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say,
I figured it would occupy you.
I thought y'all were trying to attack, and I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know who this guy is. Actually, do we even know each other? I think we just were coming after the same target.
Yeah, timing and all. I'm surprised you guys have such a good team dynamic despite having literally never met.
Team dynamic? We literally are all just randomly doing things on our own in the general direction of your army.
But at least you aren't shooting each other. It's very difficult to avoid friendly fire in situations like this.
Well, only half of us are actually doing any shooting, and some of us are probably bulletproof.
Won't only one of us get the bounty reward? I feel like once we beat these guys, we're just gonna fight each other.
Hey, I'll split some with the rest of you, but that bounty's mine, I think.
Question is, will any of the others be willing to split?
Well, whatever says.
Can I roll to jump towards the army, flap my wings, go over them, and go for wildfire?
Wasn't it about to be my turn?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll quick.
Hey, I didn't get to attack again yet. I really want to.
Yeah. Or actually, yeah, you already acted this turn.
Yeah, you did.
Wait,
yeah,
but turn.
Talking, I was figuring that it would be good to act in character and try and go for him after we had the discussion about who's going to get the bounty.
Why don't we share the bounty?
Hold on, Wildfire. Who's that old guy in there?
Wildfire is really far away from you right now. Yeah, it's so yeah, Antioch, you don't get to act yet, but Lucas, let's see, what did the bounty say to do? Give me a second.
Okay, actor. I like how this just turned into from a slaughter into a diplomatic situation.
Well, that's how it goes. That's just how the world works. Didn't you know that?
This is how Aldo's campaigns go before they derail.
It will derail. It's already derailed.
I don't know anymore.
Well, I don't think it's derailed yet. We're still like in the first mission. Haven't really like gone off the rails of like what we're supposed to be doing yet.
Okay.
Like getting that one campaign, getting a bunch of slaves and just mining bananas. So that is like off the
Mining
rails.
potassium.
That's on the rails. Anything fun is on the rails.
Right, anyway.
Rails.
Okay, so I'd like to go just look around at the various negotiations and all the bandits, and then just activate my fearsome roar ability. I just kind of glow with power a bit, and let just a really loud Tyrannosaurus roar.
Alright. So I suppose this means diplomacy's over?
Well, my character's asking Wildfire, who's the old guy in the building.
What,
is-
are you, like, walking up to Wildfire? Like, non-threateningly?
Yeah, I guess I'm
Yeah.
like
Alright, so yeah, this is, like, happening non-combatantly, but, so yeah. Lucas, you're just gonna, like, straight up roar at everybody and end the diplomacy there?
This is how I do diplomacy.
we haven't
You're going-
learned who the old guy
Okay,
is yet.
you're going to tell your T-Rex to activate its roaring.
No, I'm doing it myself. I have the power of the T-Rex.
Okay, you're going to roar.
Yep, my T-Rex.
There is
will be
roaring
actually
happening.
Yes. And I did not roll that well for it. My T-Rex probably should also be roaring, but it's kind of holding part of a wall in its mouth.
Well, that happened. Anyway, about the old guy.
Did they roll against me or anything?
Yeah, I figure they roll forceful.
Is it just one for the mob and one for Wildfire, or
Yeah.
just one roll for all of them?
One for the mob, that's a tie. So everyone gets the terrified aspect, but there's no free invoke.
Okay.
Since you didn't actually succeed. And then, let's see, and then for Wildfire. Right, so for Wildfire, she is unfazed. Surprise, it's a girl. No one ever asked.
Oh my god.
I kind of assumed with a name like
Oh,
Wildfire. I know I'm not supposed to assume people's genders, but it
Yeah.
happens.
So, yeah, so you guys are like, so you approach Wildfire and ask about the old man.
Wait, is my guy charged up? When you feel like right there.
Right, so like you would ask about the old man, Fade?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that was just for a gag, but never mind. That's my grandpa. Why?
I was just
Kill him.
curious because there's like all this going on out there, and he's kind of just sitting there sipping tea. I was mainly curious.
We aren't trying to fight anyone. It's just that pyromancers were outlawed years ago. Too much destruction or something like that, even though we can control ourselves just fine.
I was created a year and 2 or 3 months ago, so I did not know about that.
You could just not use your powers, not go burn down stuff, and just...
So we are supposed to give up our knowledge of our ancestors and our heritage and all the knowledge that we have spent so long accumulating and passing down to our ancestors because someone doesn't like their stuff getting burnt, even though we usually don't burn their stuff.
So now you.
I'm gonna chime in towards Ren. Ren,
It's kind of making us see.
that's like asking you
If you want to,
deny if you're
if you
Tyrant.
want to go, if you want to go start your own like pyromancy community somewhere, then sure. But you don't have to go attack people's wizard caravans. I mean, yeah, I get it. Being bandits is fun, but you can't become bandits and not expect bounty hunters to come after you.
Well, we aren't allowed. How are we supposed to get books on magic?
There's a
Buy
rich guy
them.
who owns a town that has a big bounty on his head. So I don't think, like, being, say, like an evil guy gets you a bounty.
Have you heard of libraries?
Pyromancers are illegal.
So then don't do any pyromancy in the libraries. Check out the magic book. Come back here, read it, do the pyromancy out here, go back into the library, don't use any fire magic or burn anything down, and then once you've returned the book.
Well,
I'm pretty sure she's saying
that's an embarrassing one. I can't believe we never thought of that.
Oh,
But
I thought you were saying
at this point, we've done so much bandaging that anyone sees our face is going to want to kill us. So I'm honestly not sure what we're supposed to do now.
Well, I can offer my services for some cosmetic magic.
Join us.
Okay.
I could help
Help us make
alter
a new town.
minor
Wait, so-
aspects of your features enough that
Pyromancer
people will
free
not
zone.
recognize you.
I thought you were saying that a crusade came along and burnt all the books or something.
Wait, are you saying that in character or out of character?
In character, like he misinterpreted what she said earlier and thought that, like when she said pyromancers are legal, when one of the others asked about the books or something, I thought she meant like a crusade came along and destroyed all the books.
Yeah.
Even machines can make mistakes.
Make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow,
in any
that
case,
that's just savage.
What about the region that's where pyromancers aren't illegal, or just claim some no man's
and
land?
how are we going to get there?
Make them join us instead.
Yes, good idea.
Pyromancer people.
You
We
could.
need an army of pyromancers.
Do you know what
I
no
would
man's land
willingly,
is?
with my friend over there, the wyvern, escort you for a nominal fee of chocolate.
Understand how deep this stigma against pyromancers goes.
Well, no man's
Trust me,
land
I know the
is.
feeling. I am a talking, walking dragon that spews elemental energies. I know the feeling of being hunted.
No man's land is unowned land between two territories. You could just claim a bit of that and start your own society.
Wait, but then wouldn't it be known though? Wouldn't people still
Yeah.
capture them then?
But however, it won't be illegal for in that
But people
area for
still want to kill them.
pyromancers.
People still don't like them.
Yeah.
But that would be invading another territory.
They don't care. That's free land for them. Politics are not nice.
I feel like going to another place where pyromancy is allowed is the best option here if you guys don't want to die.
And, well, we are in a place where pyromancy is allowed. However,
We are?
we're currently in the middle of nowhere.
Huh.
Why is this place out?
We just fight them now.
My character,
So I'm getting a little bored.
has his thinking to his chin, kind of thinking to himself of a solution.
Someone punch them so we can fight.
Okay, I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. I'm going to shout out towards them and offer to escort them to an area where they can settle down for the nominal cost of some chocolate.
That's a pretty good offer.
We don't have any chocolate.
You can give it to me later.
It's a bad idea to give pyromancers chocolate. It'll just melt.
But
My
isn't
character-
that... Have you never heard of chocolate fondue? That shit is delicious.
My
Okay,
character
I'll
is
let you
gonna
off.
lean in towards Wildfire and whisper in their ear. Just grab some coal and give it to him. Or just say it's chocolate. Just hand him some coal and say it's chocolate.
First of all, I'm a dragon. I have better senses than normal, enhanced senses. So I'm gonna snap my head over to you and say, "Bitch, what?"
I have this mental image of a snapping sound while like your head turns 180 degrees.
Hey, you was whispering it quietly into her ear. Down like our distance between each other, you would be able to hear that. Yeah, we're like 30 feet away from each other.
And I'm a fucking dragon, enhanced senses.
That was amazing.
How about this, dragon? I'll buy you some chocolate.
I'm listening.
There, you guys now have an escort.
Yeah, I just don't have to have a single piece of chocolate right here. Pulls off chocolate.
So who do we fight
Wait,
now?
Oh yeah, how are we going to get any books on magic in the middle of like?
We could just raid a few mage bands and then head off.
Trading? You could like see if you can't find some kind of place.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't you guys have like a bounty or something? How are we going to?
Honestly,
the jails are mostly made of wood.
And I honestly don't care about the money much.
I prefer chocolate to currency anyways, so my priority is escorting you.
The rest of us who need money.
I'm simply saying that the jails are rather meltable, and as far as I'm aware, there is the payment is still rather reasonable for a living specimen.
Wait, so you're saying
why don't we fake your death so we can get more money?
Not fake her death. That would be too easily inspectable by healing.
The wanted poster said a lie.
Well, we just get somebody who looks very similar, do a lot of damage to it, and say, "Hey, they're dead."
Magic.
How about this, guys? We bring
in. Then we'll go break her out if they decide to use some sort of metallic jail cell specifically for her. And after we get the money, of course, we'll escort them to No Man's Land.
The jail is made out of wood. They can just burn it down.
I would say something here, but I've been trying to talk to him like
Gable wants to say something, guys.
Okay.
Oh, so I actually get to say something? Oh, wow. Anyway. So what you're saying is that since the cells are made of wood, you just want us to capture you alive and get the reward, you can just burn your way out?
Oh, yes.
Why don't we just do that?
I think that's a good idea.
That's what I was trying to suggest. Also, like, I didn't make them start attacking because you mentioned it and it sounded interesting. Was this not more interesting? Should I have just gone with the fighting?
I know it.
I found it more interesting.
Roleplay is always fun.
Plus, think about it this way, Jax. Now we're going to have to fight a bunch of other people.
Yeah, that's true. You guys will have, like, an ally in the future.
My character is going to say, well, before we go, let's bury the dead here.
Of course.
I'd be willing to assist with earth magic.
Also, if even one of you make a cremation joke, I swear to God I will kill you.
Did not think of it before, just thought of it now.
Hey, anybody want your idea?
I just have my T-Rex like kind of casually try and put the wall back onto the house.
So maybe like speak a bit louder because my laptop is a distance away from you.
In any case, it's been a pleasure working with you, and I suppose that this should be beneficial for everyone. Now then.
I wouldn't think it would have been a pleasure. About a dozen of your men have died due to a misunderstanding.
Well, yes.
Water under the
A
bridge.
pleasure relative to most encounters we have with bounty hunters.
Fair
I
point.
am again truly sorry. I only take bounties on people that seem bad.
Looks can be deceiving.
Okay,
Although
I do every day.
Can I roll to carefully put all of the bodies in graves with
Yeah, sure, go ahead and roll.
Can I say something?
What?
I only took the bounty because I needed money. So either way, it's I prefer if I take you into wives, and now that I know that's a good that we were able to do that.
Technically, the reward is doubled if she's dead.
Yeah, but I don't need that much money. I just need enough. Unless it's way lower than I think it is.
Alright, so you successfully put the bodies in their graves.
Hey, what's your name? My character is looking at Clors.
My name is Alex Kuznetsov. I forget it.
Well, Alex, don't worry. I'm sure you'll get your money.
Your share of it, anyways. Well,
So, how are you going to get us to somewhere where we won't be in danger of persecution?
Well,
we could go to before they banned fire magic.
I know a place.
Kuznetsov.
There's a hamlet with a prison area. But it's not where they officially keep prisoners, it's just where they hold prisoners till like an escort caravan comes along to take them to, say, an execution site or a proper prison. So we could take you guys there.
so we're taking.
How would that help us?
Well, you
Okay,
can break out of the prison and like go to no man's land or something like we were talking about earlier.
Point out.
If we could just go to no man's land, we would have already.
Well, not
Yes. The difference is I'll be
Wait,
flying, and it's a bit difficult for me just to track you down when you're flying by dragonback.
Exactly. My point was that this robot here was suggesting that we just go to a prison hamlet and then just run off to no man's land.
And I was telling
well,
him
not no man's land. I misspoke.
dragonback.
I don't care where it is. The point of the matter is that it's difficult to shake the tail of witch hunters. Do you know how much it sucks for a pyromancer to be burnt at the stake?
I bet a lot.
I saw one
Maybe if I-
get burned at a
Oh,
stake.
irony. Sweet irony.
To be fair, it would be a bit ironic for that to occur.
Exactly.
It'd be a bit crispy.
Okay, well,
Really, Alex? Did we
Sound like
establish that there was a place you guys could go?
Well, of course I'm trying to do a British accent. The character, that was the character voice I picked for some reason.
So-
Wait. Out of character. That was supposed to be British?
Okay, perhaps British is incorrect. Posh?
It just yeah,
It's
it's
just the
that like upper
generic
class.
posh lady who's always annoyed about how illogical we're being from
My
the
character-
superhero game too.
She's so
It's basically the same
annoying.
person, I
so
think.
let's just move
My
on. I'm
character.
Yes.
gonna walk over to Wildfire and like hold out my hand and say, "Would you like a ride to the prison, milady?"
Of course.
My
It
character
would be an honor to be arrested.
is gonna say,
I'm
can
gonna
we
transform
establish?
into a full
Wait, are you
dragon,
being sarcastic
so
about me?
essentially me, but a lot bigger and not anthropomorphic.
So you're just gonna turn into a dragon?
Well, how else do you expect me to carry? Okay, me in the current form is like tall person size, like 2 meters.
Yeah, no, I was just clarifying what you're saying.
Wait,
So yes, like think maybe 20 meters long.
Alright.
Then we
That's pretty
established a
big.
place you guys could go earlier in the conversation. Aside from No Man's
yeah,
Land,
but-
that's a bad idea.
Yes, and I'll be taking them there after
Yes.
we break out.
After I make my daring escape. And what about the rest of my compatriots?
I suppose they could stay here, hide out, well, until we get the reward money and have you back.
I suppose it's true that they don't actually have any crimes under their belt, or at least not in the general sense.
Well, there's
And
no posters
also,
for them.
It would be assumed that we killed everyone else if they see some graves and they do not see any signs of life.
Yes, I suppose. The rest of them will live out some form of quiet life in the town and secretly practice pyromancy and do it in a peaceful
I was under
way.
the impression we would return to gather them up.
I suppose that would be good. However, someone needs to keep the tradition alive. And aside from that, it'll be nice to have someone in your corner, wouldn't it?
My name's Alpha, by the way.
Thank you for the introduction. I was speaking to another person.
Apologies.
Well, let's head off to the jail.
Indeed.
Hey, Eldar, can I roll Flashy to just take off with style?
Sure. Oh!
The second I said that and clicked it, I'm like, oh shit, this is not gonna go good.
Wait, what's your
I guess I
flash
just
stat?
flail around for half a second after I get in air before managing to regain flight and say, well, I'm just gonna ignore that and keep flying.
While we're on our way there, you guys want to hear about a scary situation to be in?
No.
What?
Oh no, no one else is flying with me. I'm just flying with Wildfire.
Well, I
You
guess I'm talking to
honestly
the
think
rest
I
of
would
the
let
party.
you on my back?
No.
I guess I'm talking
Right,
to the
so
rest
anyway.
of the party then.
I mean, I figure that Rediar's character would be flying next to me.
No, he's too busy carrying his shotguns.
Yeah, I can't
Isn't
really
he
drop
carrying-
them or they'll blow up, so...
I figured you'd be carrying them in your talons and then using your wings to fly around so you could, like, strafe over people and shoot them.
Yeah,
That
but he
is a
can
good
only
idea.
glide for a bit.
Oh yeah, that is a fair point.
Why?
Because it's really hard to fly with shotguns in your hand.
It is. They're very heavy.
Okay, you could stow them in a... Isn't it just when you reload or when you explode?
Whenever he drops them.
If they move out of my hands, they blow up.
Then toss them off to the side and fly with me. Can't you generate new ones? With full
Yeah, that's
ammo?
probably a good idea.
Anyway, so you take Wildfire to the prison, she turns herself in, you get the bounty, and then she breaks herself out the next night, and then take her to a nearby town, and some of her friends, some of the others stay in the town to help you out in the future.
And now that we're at that town with Wildfire, I would say, well, it has been all nice and good, but I will have to insist that I do get the chocolate. I have a bit of a problem with cocoa.
Wait, so
Want to know something I find interesting about fire?
You are not here. Your Alpha is back with everyone else, remember?
Well, okay. This is the last of my money from my banditing. She takes out like a big thing of gold and then goes into a nearby chocolate shop. She comes out with like several bags worth of chocolate. I do hope this will suffice.
It will indeed. It has been a pleasure working with you.
Indeed.
Do contact me if you need any further help.
You mean like a housewarming gift?
Well, if you truly wish for a heart gift, then I could go and raid a few mages' caravans. I would do absolutely anything for some good chocolate, you see.
Oh, sure. Raiding mage caravans is fine if you're doing it for chocolate.
I said nothing about it being wrong for you all to be doing that. I simply said it would be counterintuitive if you wish to avoid attention. That being said, I very much doubt they will track me down when they see 100-meter long dragon sweeping down and
Wait, you can
saving
hear
them
me
with flames.
eating?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is there that many 100-meter dragons that
No.
you're going to be a difficult thing to track?
No, it's rather hard to track someone down when there are no survivors.
Who's... Why?
Also, there is very little evidence left, surprisingly little, when the entire landscape is nothing but a wasteland.
Well, yes, but if you would turn everything into a wasteland, there would be no places to grow cocoa anymore.
Yes, but I'm only talking about the select areas where there are people in my way.
Anyway, I think we've done enough poshness for today. So yeah, you like turn it in and everything, and then
And I go to like the nearest tavern, get myself a room, and then just sit on the bed eating chocolates.
Can I have some of that chocolate?
My guy
just
after
turn my head at you and glare at you until you go away.
my guy like helps with the graves and as well as like getting some of the pyromancers to a safe place.
Okay. No,
but anyway, I hope you guys had fun, and next time I'll try to give a more traditional villain that's less complex. I hadn't.
more complex ones, personally.
I don't know, that was pretty interesting, if you ask me.
Roleplay is amazing.
But like, I'll give you something that you can fight. That is,
Then just have us be attacked by some wild creatures.
Oh, that's a bit
Why don't you
boring.
have some
Wild
velociraptors
creatures.
attack us?
We don't
Hi,
need
Mayor.
have some what now?
Velociraptors.
Oh. Well, I'll figure something out. I'm sure. But like, yeah, I hadn't originally intended for like it to be for it to be a sort of sympathetic backstory, and then it's just like you mentioned that they weren't attacking, and I was just like, yeah, sure, let's make that a thing.
Honestly,
Similar to how
in my opinion, better this way.
the Fallout in his campaign.
So that was one session. So you guys get a minor milestone.
Neat.
Wait, what?
Where do we record those?
So I'm gonna go back to the state.
One second. Let's see. So you can switch the ratings of any two approaches. Rename one concept that's not, or one aspect that isn't your high concept. Exchange one stunt for a different stunt.
Wait, what can we do?
There. So if one of you guys wanted to give yourself like an aspect about your association with the pyromancers, or if you wanted to give yourself something along those lines, or something to like that makes sense for the character after what's happened.
So we can add another aspect?
No, you can like rename an aspect.
I'm not going to be a dick anymore. I'm going to be...
but I guess you can add yourself another, or you already have 5 though.
That is why I asked.
No, adding another aspect. You can rename an aspect. So yeah, I'll see you guys next session. I didn't expect this to turn out the way it did myself.
It was interesting.
So see you guys.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Bye.